and that's like cool and all.
Huge.
But yeah, so it's
basically bug rammed into me
like a giant tablet, and on top of that, with the apps that they designed for it, they're not designed for that, right? Like, so it's an app that's designed for a specific screen size to fill a specific space, and when you pull it up on a phone like that, it's not doing jack. No. So you have to have like two different kind of operating systems in there.
The one thing I like about the flip phones is that little screen right there that is interactable, but it doesn't serve a big function. It just looks cool.
Right, and that's like, would I ever buy one? No. As cool as, and so the technology in them and how they're like developing them is really cool, because they do these instead of like, so on all on all flip phones, they have like a gear or like the opening mechanism inside of the hinge. But with these new ones, they want to do those hinges, but the problem is if you get stuff in there, it gets messed up. Yep. Like if you get sand in there, forget about it. Your phone's toast. Right? And so they made like a whole bunch of like little ones instead of like just like a whole, instead of like
one on each, like big on each side.
Right. They like made a whole bunch of little ones in there so they could compensate and open differently if other things got in there. But again, 2G's for a freaking smartphone. It's essentially like, oh, I want a phone, but I want a tablet at the same time.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't. To me, it just doesn't. It doesn't work. Like, as cool as having that big of a screen would be, it's like, dude, just buy a bigger iPhone, bigger Samsung.
Yeah.
Like, what are the bigger ones?
Like somebody when I worked at Vivint, somebody had one of them, and when they're closed, they're huge.
Oh, they're thick.
Like they're big, and I don't like that. Like, yeah, it's small, but the width of it will just stick out. I don't like
right.
that.
Yeah, put it in your pocket. Like it's gonna. You got that thickness to it. Yeah, I think.
Nice.
Finally, fucking die. That was so
double
annoying.
tap. He's probably still alive. Oh, so your ball magically ended up in this temple down here.
No, there's just one down here.
Just one ball.
So I'm in like the Chozo ruins. So it's like the species. Goodness. It's like this alien bird race that raised Samus.
Bird person.
Actually, yeah. In Rick and Morty terminology, yeah, she was raised by bird people.
Don't be gross, Tammy.
Don't be gross, Tammy.
That's fantastic. No, I think like smartphone stuff. Also, you know those ones that like project and that they'll read. It's kind of like one of those old school like projection keyboards.
I think I've seen those.
I don't know how I feel about those. Like, I saw one the other day, like just like a video. I was like, I guess that's kind of a cool concept, but really, what's the practicality? Like, I feel like smartphones in general, like, kind of fit any and all practicality. Right? Like, oh, you want to listen to music? Okay, well, it does that.
You want to read a book? You want to listen to a book? You want to listen to a podcast?
It does that. Oh, you want to make a phone call? It does that. You want to send a text? Yeah, watch video, whatever. Play video games.
Send an email, video game. Yeah.
Yeah. All that stuff. And it fits in your pocket because of its thickness, because of its size. Yep. Even like a giant old phone light, like really good size like this one, it'll still fit.
Let me see your phone real quick. Like, they're not that much off.
No.
And like
next phone I get, I may even get the smaller version.
Of this?
No, not that iPhone. So I'm just gonna get like the iPhone, like the regular iPhone size, not the iPhone Plus or anything like that.
That's my phone, but in the smaller size. But the difference is the camera and the size.
The only one that fits in my pocket.
But I do not mind this at all. Like, this is comfortable to hold.
Oh yeah, it is. But sometimes reaching, like, if I'm texting to reach over to the other side, it's a little bit harder.
It's not bad.
So, no. But then again, maybe I've just got handicapped thumbs. So
if you want to look at this one really quick,
see. This is you got the Pro Max, right?
The 13, right? 13 Pro Max, yeah.
Oh, that does feel nice.
Yeah. It is, like, you need a case for that bad boy, though, because yours, it felt like it had a little bit of a grip. That is so freaking slick. Like, it is not meant to not have a case.
Like, it's matte. Like, 100% though. Next time when I buy an iPhone, I'm not gonna use a case at all.
Oh, that's true. You told us that, because like, if you see me without a case on my phone after I put in for the lottery, you know I won.
Oh yeah,
you know I won.
But I've been, and here's some So when I go to buy a phone, no matter which one it is, whether it's Samsung, any of them, I look into it like crazy because I want to like make sure that it's going to be good and do all the things I want it to do.
Yeah.
It drives Barbara crazy because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy this phone, and then I don't, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy this phone. She's like, well, you said you were going to buy that. No, it didn't. It didn't do this.
The one phone I'm tempted to actually switch over to is the Google phone.
Really?
Because the pictures, I love taking pictures, and the editing on those are amazing. So that's the one thing I want to like take a look into.
I've heard those are really good.
Yeah. This is cool.
I have never seen literally like I never got to this part of the game like ever. So
as far as digital assistants or virtual assistants go, Google beats Siri.
Oh yeah,
time.
Siri sucks, dude.
Like I like mine. I've got the Google Assistant on.
I would ask Sire. I just spell it out so I don't actually call her.
Oh yeah.
I would ask her to like do something or even look up something, and she says like, "Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said. Please try again later." And it's just why? Why?
I don't know if you guys have seen this. There's a YouTuber, he does tech reviews, Marques Brownlee.
I've heard of him, yeah.
He did a video just comparing the different virtual assistants, timing them, and then just kind of judging them by the results that they got. And overall, Google did the best.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's essentially a search engine, so it's kind of designed to do that. But just like the detail that it would like include was there. Siri though is more reactive. Like it takes less to activate than Alexa, than Google, than I think it was the Bixby one that Samsung was trying to do, but it was like terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to get in on the space, and it was like, no, bro, like just give up.
It's funny because like people say that they like using that, but when we try to use it, we're like screaming at our phones, and it won't work.
Listening to music, it's not gonna respond because the music is louder.
That's true, but sometimes when I'm at work, it doesn't even do it. So I'm like,
I thought this wasn't on.
No, when I have your AirPods in, it turns it on for me. So I try to use it.
Yeah, AirPods, you can control Siri with it. Like, that's pretty cool. Speaking of like virtual assistants, it's been really slow at work, so we've all been like trying out that ChatGPT shit.
I haven't heard a lot about it. So what is this?
Okay, so it's basically crowdsourced AI.
Oh no.
So essentially, every time someone uses it, it learns.
So like not
so when it first came out, it was kind of a dumbass, but now you can type in a command, right? Whatever that is. And so we were dicking around because we're like, hey, ChatGPT is gonna get rid of our marketing department and actually like get us some great fucking leads.
Oh, I bet.
And so we put in there, write an ad campaign. This is what we wrote. We put write an ad campaign for a home security system without using the word free.
That's actually really smart.
And you can see it like kind of loads for a second and then starts typing.
Just
does it, and it was perfect.
Was it nice?
It was good. It was polished. We even told it to write a sales script as well, not using the word free. We also told it like the whole thing, and it was like, wow, because we were just dicking around with it, trying because like two of the guys on our team were talking about it. And then we're all like, wait a minute, you guys are doing it. And he was like, yeah, and like this guy Preston, he's on our team, he was like, hey, yeah, I'm just doing it right now. And we're all like, no shit. So we all like go over around his computer and we're like messing with it. And it can't do images or anything like that. It's all text. But like now, and the thing is, since it learns, people are having it write their college essays for them.
That's why I've been seeing so many like
smart enough that it will cite and no two of them will be the same.
That's scary.
So plagiarism just fucking died.
That's scary.
Artificial intelligence did it for you, baby.
Dude.
That is magical. That's like when, I don't know, there's a site, it's called Mathway, mathway.com. The best site that was ever invented. If you pay it, and it takes a monthly subscription to it. You got to pay for it. but you put it in any kind of equation, it'll spit out the answer, and if you pay for it, get the full version, it'll show you all the steps on how it got there.
That's cool.
So math homework is so much easier, and it takes you through the steps too. Like it'll teach you that. But I had that when I was in college. That's the only way I passed algebra, man. Like I suck at algebra. Once you start putting letters and shit with numbers, it's like, hey man, these are supposed to be set A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. They're two fucking separate things.
Why did they have to come together?
They don't have to come together. They don't, Peyton.
But that made me think. I saw this video the other day. It's called Rocco's Basilisk Theory. So basically, if you did not help to bring AI into production and like help develop it, when AI takes over, you'll be punished for it.
God bless America.
With like, if you don't help develop AI,
so it'll remember the fact that you didn't contribute.
Yes.
It's
the
Nemesis system.
Basically.
Nemesis, yeah. But with what you just said, how it's starting to learn to cite and like get rid of plagiarism, that is just like very, very, very scary.
So you could be sitting there with your buddy and say, write 2 essays about this, right? About the what's it called, the life cycle of butterflies.
There's something.
It's going to do them both simultaneously. They may be similar, but they're not going to be identical. It's going to change things. It's going to make it so that they're not the same.
Dude, that'd be... I wish I would have figured this out when I was...
Well, it's cool. Well, I mean, ChatGPT went from, like, being valued at, like 200 grand to being valued at about 12 billion right now.
Within how quick? Like, year?
No, 3 months.
What? Oh, damn it.
That may be an exaggeration, but its valuation...
Either way.
Just went through the roof because it's so... Like, instead of, like, a group of people, a group of programmers... fucking around with it all day, every day, trying to make it smarter, lines and lines of code. Why not just have the entire fucking internet do it for you?
That's so smart, though.
I know.
That's so smart.
It's like, what's it called? It's like cryptocurrency mining.
Dude, oh my gosh, I want to get into mining so bad.
See, I don't even know how the mining works. I just know that if I buy the thing and sell the thing when it's worth more, I make cash.
Yep, that's what, dude. I have been holding on to this crypto stock for like 2 years now.
Which one do you have? Do you have Doge or you have Shibu?
I have Shiba Coin, and dude, it was fluctuating really good. Like my buddy made like $500 off of it, and I was like, I got to get into this. And I've just been chilling and sitting on it. I think I have like $40 put over it in 2 years, so it's just chilling.
So I just bought it. So my brother-in-law texted me and told me about a stock, right? Apparently, Nancy Pelosi cashed in all of her investments and dumped everything into this one.
So that means that is going to hit.
Well, that's what he texted. He texted me that, and I had like fucking like $16 in crypto, because like that's what I do. Like I'll sell a stock and then I'll like just buy crypto just to have it.
Yeah.
Just have it there just in case, because like any investments that I have comes from like an original $40 that I put in there like 5 years ago.
Yeah. So it's just been sifted.
Oh no! Like once it, but what I do is like if it jumps big, which it has, like I've made probably like $2,000 off of that $40.
It's not bad. That's actually very, very good.
Then I'll just sell it down to 40, cash out, bro down, and then just like
start again.
Because to me, that's play money.
Oh yeah.
$40. I'm not gonna be. I'll be kind of upset if it goes down, but I'm like, it's not gonna devastate me.
No, because as long as you don't pull it out, you're not gonna lose money.
Oh yeah, so I just leave it.
Yep, you just leave it and let it build.
So like it had actually decreased. I decreased down to like what did I have down there, like $14 right? So I lost on it. So I lost $16 on it. But then my brother-in-law texted me about this stock. I was like, oh well, to hell with it. Let's do that. So I bought it. Let's see. It would have been a couple days ago. I bought it at like $3 a share, and now it's almost like $5. It's like $4.78.
That's really good.
So I'm like, and it's called Pixis Oncology. So it's like some kind of cancer drug research thing. And I'm like, honest to goodness, it's probably a pump and dump. But
think so?
Oh yeah, dude. you know, if I really wanted to mess with the Republicans, because I know they're like following all my trades and shit, like I would do that, buy a ton of it. They're like, oh, we're gonna jump in, and then I'd sell it when it was like worth a lot, and then just like cash out and throw down.
Just make it drop instantly.
Well, yeah, pretty much. That's
so
what
funny.
That's what I would do. Well, that's what they. Let's see what. That's what the automotive companies did with Rivian. Mm-hmm. They really messed with Rivian, and Rivian's been kind of pissed off about it.
Oh, I bet.
When they get it back to like kind of full production and whatnot, they're gonna really mess with people.
Oh, okay.
But,
So with Shiba, so it's like worth 0.00001060. So it's barely like a tenth of a penny. Like
tens,
it is
hundreds, thousands, 100,000s, millions. How many zeros?
4 zeros, and then it's 1060.
100,000 or millions. It's 1/millionth of a of a penny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So if that hits 1 cent, I have like $50 in here. That is $50,000,
dude. But
if it jumps from this to $1, that's
so
$5,000.
at one point, I owe something like 40,000 shares of Doge. So and this is the thing. So this is what I would do. I would put money in, and I'd buy a regular stock, right? And then when I had change left over, I'd buy that.
Yeah.
And then I finally got like 40,000. I'm like, well, let's just sell all those and buy it. I could cash out for like $200. Because then it would have been worth 20 grand when it spiked. And so like when that happened, I was like, oh, motherfucker.
So,
but it's money I never had.
Yeah. So I've paid like not $33. It's I've barely paid more than 1 share's worth. And right now I have 954,723 shares. So if that hits 1 penny, I was going off of what I have bought. If that hits 1 penny, that is 940. That's right. That's 9,540 whatever. But if that hits $1, if it just keeps going up,
hang on, I got popcorn in my mouth.
Oh no. That's something that I told me one time. Well, I think I've told you what he told me about, like when he had Enron stock.
Who did? Who was
My
this?
dad.
Holy crap.
So he bought, and he still, I don't know if you've seen it in his office at the farm.
Yeah,
I've
seen that.
See it to the left there? But so he bought it. It was like 10 grand when he bought it.
That's a lot of money.
10 grand is a lot.
Wait a minute.
But at its highest valuation, it was $250,000. $250K.
That's a lot.
Right. But this is when Enron was cooking their books. Okay. And he was like, oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep holding it. I'm going to let it grow. Then I'm going to keep going. When he sold it for essentially what he paid for it.
So he basically just...
Well, I think it was like half. Then maybe he got back like 5 Gs. I can't remember. But I just remember he's like, seeing it hit the top and then realizing I could have had $250,000 off of a $10,000 investment.
Yeah.
And then doing it. So he would always do it. He's like, hey, you got to know when to hold him and when to fold him. I was like, well, when do you hold him and when do you fold him? He's like, well, I don't know. Because and that's something that I told him. I was like, well, then why the fuck don't I just go and play blackjack? I think I told you guys the last time I was coming back from my thing. I went to the. I went there. No, I made it like off of $40. I came back with like over 200. So it was good.
That's good.
But a lot of people don't know when to like cash out. I've been in that category myself. Like, hey, I'm going to keep going. And then I walked out with less than I started.
Because I have no clue how mad I would be if my stock, like, if it shot up and it got to the peak of where it's ever going to be and I didn't cash out. I have no clue how angry at myself I would be.
This is where I got
and that's something that, like, I don't know. One time, I bought this stock. It was like some kind of manufacturing company.
Wait, can you run up the thing and get momentum to go back?
No, I think
American Ninja Warrior.
I think that's later.
Oh, okay.
I think I got to backtrack some more.
Like need a boost thing maybe for you to do that.
Maybe.
But
I bought this stock. It was like I spent like $3 grand on it, kind of thing. and at one point it was up to about 15. Right, so pretty good. It was gonna be there, and my dad told me, he's like, you should probably pull that out. he's like, you should pull it. I was like, no way, it's gonna keep going up. I'm like, Dad, it's gone up week after week after week after week, and he's like, it's gonna be a pump and dump. They're gonna do it. I'm like, no way, I'm gonna keep it. Like they're saying by next week it's gonna be worth 25. Right, so why would I do that? Pulled it out, and I pulled it out at 1,500. So I lost money on that one.
Yeah,
and that's when he like showed me the end run thing. He's like, hey, you got no one to hold in one phone. I'm like, oh, well,
that is a life lesson though.
So from there, I go by the doubles, by my doubles rule.
Yeah. So let me hear that, so I know what to do.
If I double my money, I cash. That's game. I don't give a shit how much farther it's going to go. If I'm going to triple, quadruple, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's money I never had, but the money that I doubled is what I had. And there's a guy. I don't know if you've seen him. You've probably seen like clips of his videos. Patrick Bet David. He said that any kind of business or investing is a double scam. He's like, okay, double of $1,000 2,000, double of 2,000 is 4, double of 4 is 8, double of 8 is 16, 32, 64, 120, 24, whatever, all the way up. So he's like, you're like 7 doubles away from $1 million. So he's like, if you double your money, you're good. Right, because that's the goal. That's what you want to do in any kind of investment kind of thing. So he's like, if I can give someone $20,000 right now, and in 6 months I have $40,000 from that investment, cool, I'll do it.
Yep.
Is it because it's double? It doesn't matter like the quantities. Like if I give $1 and I get $2 back,
you double your money, no matter what it is.
Right, and so that's something that like, especially like recently with like. Investments and stuff, like when I do, because I kind of go on and off. Like I'll buy stuff and then I'll forget about it and I'll just leave it there. Like I said, that's play money, so it's not something that I think about all day.
Yeah, that's why I have notifications on. So if I see that it hit like $1, oh, I'm out of that.
I keep my notifications off because I don't want to see them.
I think I have 45. I think in total in Sheep. So I'm waiting for that.
So you go 45. So let's say 45 turns into 90. Use double.
Yep, take it out, put that 45 right back in.
You're doing good, and that's the thing is like you can't just cry over spilled milk. like I said with that like with the Dogecoin, I cashed out when it was worth more than I put into it. It wasn't double or anything like that, but it wasn't 20 grand. I'll tell you that. But like, oh, I could have had this. Well, yeah, I could have also won the lottery.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I could have also, like, put those numbers in.
Like, you could have done a lot of
things. There's things that are there. So, I just, like this one that my brother-in-law sent me when he sent me that stock. He's like, hey, go check this out. I'm like, I'll tell with it. I got some cash, sell off some crypto and just buy it and then call it good. Right? See what happens, right? If I double my money, I'm a happy camper. So, getting pretty close. It's already gone up by about half.
That's good.
I've gone up by 50%, so now I just need to go up by 100%. I'm gonna just cash out and bro down, man.
So I think right now I have what is this? $7 in Disney, $8 in Disney stock, but that's not even worth one share. That's small.
No. Disney shares are $300 a pop or 1,000.
No, they're $96 a pop.
96 for Disney?
For one Disney stock is $96.
How many shares are there though?
Let's see.
What's their volume?
Their volume is their market cap.
Just the total number of shares available.
Oh, I can't see that.
Because that's where let's see. Oh, which company was that I got really pissed off and just said fuck them. And I was like, yo, I'm not gonna buy shit from them ever again. No, I think it was a medical marijuana stock at some point. Mm-hmm. But what had happened was they were fairly new. I didn't buy an IPO, but I just bought it, and then the stock was going up like crazy, right? So this is where I put that's when where the $40 came in. I did $40, bought this stock for shits and giggles. Essentially just waiting for something to come down. I was like, I'll just put it in medical marijuana, see what happens. It was right when Biden won the election. Medical marijuana stock went through the fucking roof after that happened, right? So it really jumped up. So I got it, and then it like went up to like well over a G. So I was like, oh yeah, man, these are gonna be good. And then what happened is they took their shares and they doubled the number of shares that they put out.
Okay.
So they diluted the total number that they had. So because the number that I owned, right, all of a sudden my share of the company went from this big to this big.
Yep. Just because
and therefore was worth less.
Yep.
So I was like, fuck these guys. So I just pulled all my money out and was like, hey, fuck you guys, taking my $1,000 and going on my way.
But just kidding.
You look like a who?
Magic. Yeah, you guys seen that? There's like
Mayor Lou who?
Some random YouTube video of this guy just walking up to a doorbell, just trying to like
I've
get in, and then like he just pulls out like a magic trick out of his pocket, and then performs it, and then he just brings his face right up to the video camera, and he's like, magic.
It's so funny because they have like a fisheye filter, so everything is bigger, and it's just so funny. But I've seen that exact video you're talking about, and it is hilarious. And he does that a lot too. Like I think he's just harassing those people at that point.
Fantastic.
It's so funny.
Dang. Imagine that being your thing.
Oh, it's funny. He gets a crap ton of views out of it though.
Doesn't wonder like, I don't know.
See ya. Oh, I can actually go under here now.
Yeah.
Roll.
It's rolling.
You see me roll.
Missile expansion acquired. Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot a lot of missiles now.
I think I only have like 10.
Oh.
Like I got 5 more, but 10's all I got. Ooh, there's something in here. Whoa! Where am I?
Huh.
Am I in a new area, or is this
No,
the same as
one,
before?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now there's a little. I know there's a little
shortcut.
cave now. Okay, where does this go? You know what? I better save. I haven't saved for a hot minute.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.